Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I was going to show you guys how I stay motivated and how I stay on track with my nutrition. Anytime I start a fitness program or a nutrition program, I make sure to bring out my fitness journal. And this is actually a journal that I created. So I am going to link it down below. I did create this, so I have it in my blog, and it's going to be free for you guys to print out if you're interested and you want something easy to follow to where you can track. I don't know what just beeped at me. So to where you can track your workouts, your food intake, and all of that. And I made it like very user friendly, especially for me. It was what was going to work for me at the time, and actually I've been using it for a really long time now. So hopefully you guys find it useful, and I'll show you guys a little bit of what it looks like, and then I'm also going to show you guys how I plan out my week. I would love to invite you guys to subscribe to my channel and of course become part of this little family of mine, and then also hit your notification bell and get all notifications so you're notified every time I upload a video. So I got my journal for the next 6 weeks all printed out. Right now I am doing a 12-week program that I just completed, but I saw the results. And I think that now, knowing my way around it, knowing like the whole nutrition part, I feel like I can get even better results. So I really wanted to give that another shot. Even though this specific planner is made for 8 weeks, I'm gonna do the first 6 weeks. Well, I'm gonna show you guys the first week, and then obviously once I get to like the 6th week, I can just print out another 6 weeks to keep staying on track. Right now I'm doing 2 different programs. That Better Booty program that I'm doing, it's I don't know why I'm so out of breath. It's more glute focused. So that's what my aim is. I have always had a flat booty. I have always had chicken legs. And so my goal right now is to grow mass on my legs and my butt. And maybe not everybody has that goal, but I feel like BBLs are rampant right now, and I obviously don't want to go that route. By the way, this is an online program and it's $50, okay? For $50, you can either get a home version or a gym version, and I'm doing the home version just because this is where I work out. This is like the easiest thing for me to do, is just be here. I do have dumbbells. I don't have any big equipment. I don't have machines. I work with what I have. Anyway, that program is $50, and you get all of your exercises for the 12 weeks. And then he does give a little bit of a nutrition program or plan, sort of. And then in that, the fitness part of it, he does have like all the workouts for lower body, but he also includes upper body as well. I honestly feel like the upper body is not very challenging for me. So instead of doing the upper body on these days, I do Lift, which is a beach body program, and I've completed that one a couple of times as well. Just because I feel like it's a little more challenging for me. I feel like I get a little bit of a better workout. I always get a better workout when I'm following along with someone. I've learned to kind of minimize my time that I take, because sometimes it takes me about an hour and a half to complete these exercises, but I'm trying to not rest so much in between. We're still doing what we can, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what this planner looks like real quick. Just so you guys know where you can find it, you can head on over to my blog, aracelichan.com, and you can either go to the very last post that I put on there, or you can go to the free printables tab, where it will bring you to this Kickstart Your Fitness Journey, which has a lot of really motivating stuff on here, not just from myself, but also from a trainer that I worked with for a little bit, actually a couple trainers. And then you can just scroll all the way to the bottom where you will see Dear Body, I Love You. Click right on it, and then you can print it out. And again, I did create this just because I needed something where I could keep track of my stuff. And I wanted something a little bit more personalized to myself. And, you know, the whole thing may not work for everybody, but I'm sure you guys can tweak it to whatever you'd like if you do want to try it out. And then it just has a little bit of motivating words here to get you kind of started. But then it also gives you a guide of what you can expect to find on each page, and it gives a little bit of an explanation of what you do on these sections. And obviously it gives someone who's a little bit newer to this some comfort to where you're not super overwhelmed with it. And this I always try to do. You don't always have to put your picture, but I found that having pictures always is a huge motivator for me, because I always go back to like the first week or the first day of that week, or like if I'm 3 weeks in and I go back to look at week 1, I always love seeing the results, because you'd be amazed how your body changes. And then you can put your measurements and stuff in here. So this one is a blank page, but you guys will see here on the blank pages, at the beginning of each week, you'll have a blank page. Use this to paste any pictures, quotes, stickers, and blah, blah, blah. And then you get into your weekly nutrition program. So every week you can plan out what you want to eat for that week or that specific day. So you can, you know, add your breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinners. And then here you guys can cross off, you know, your water intake, and then any notes or vitamins and supplements that you'll be taking. And then on the next page, you'll have your fitness tracker, which is where you can put all of your exercises and, you know, how many sets and reps, and you can just kind of cross off what you've done. And then also you can put in how many calories you burned if you like keeping track of that. I do. At the end of the week, the page has a week 1 progress. If you want to put down like what you feel that day, what you succeeded in, what you're proud of, and then also what you could improve on, and so on and so forth. And then for those who are a little bit newer to like fitness or are just starting to work out, at the end of the journal or at the end of the planner, you have one page here that says if you feel lost, like what you can do, like what type of cardio workouts you can do, upper body, lower body, just ideas. And of course you guys can find lots of motivation on like Instagram or YouTube. And then, you know, what you can work on your core here. These are like the Beachbody programs that I would recommend, some of the supplements, and then also like what equipment you could use to get your fitness journey started. And then, wow, I really regret that workout. I've never ever said that once, that I regret a workout. And a grocery list if you want to make your grocery list for the week. All right, so once I have all of my stuff printed out here, I have my planner, which is where I'm going to keep track of everything. But then I also have my tracker for Lift 4. So this is my upper body workouts. That's kind of separate. This is where I keep track of what I do for each workout. And then I also have this nutrition program that I've been holding on to since I did it. It was like a challenge, like a weight loss challenge. But I love this one because it was actually made by a personal trainer who is Hispanic, and you know, we eat a lot of rice, a lot of beans, a lot of tortillas, and I like how she kind of made it in a way where we didn't have to deprive ourselves of food from our culture. So this is what I'm going to be following for the next 12 weeks or so, unless I decide to change it up. But I feel like it has a really good balance of the foods that I should be eating, which are lots of protein, we got carbs in there, we got good fats, we got our veggies and fruit, and every once in a while like a little cheat. And again, I do try to enjoy as well, so I'm not being super strict on myself, just trying to keep myself healthier than I was. I always make sure to include this in here so I can kind of follow track. So the way that I do it, of course, I have my beautiful motivating "Dear Body, I Love You," and then I actually, let's see, right here, this is actually a little bit more personal to me, so I'm not going to show you guys how I fill it out, but this is it right here. If not now, when? I always used to say Monday, 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 and then years went by and nothing would happen. So finally I decided to put something in here that was really going to keep me motivated. So I'm going to write down my why, what my motivation is, and then what my goals are. So this I'm not going to fill out in front of you guys. This is a little bit more personal to me. And then when I get a chance, I am going to be taking my picture So this is my day 1 for this program, and then putting in my measurements so I can compare it to the next day. All right, so right here, I'm just gonna kind of put a line across. So this is gonna be week 1 of lift 4. And then week 1 of my Better Booty program. So my goals for this week is to just kind of get back into the groove after taking a week off. So my goals are to increase weight, increase my water intake, and do a less of a rest time between my sets. So those are my goals. This is what I'm trying to achieve for this week. And then throughout the week, I'll just make little notes of whether I struggled, if I completed my sets, if I, whatever issues I had for that week, I'm going to make sure to note them throughout the week. And then actually I'm going to show you here one of the things that I was doing as well. So like here's an example from week 3 of a while ago. I actually started keeping track of like the steps that I took that day, the calories I burnt, and then the miles I walked. It's just really nice seeing all those numbers at the end of the week. And then, if you're weird like me, you can add up everything and see your total for that week. But if you have something like, I have my Fitness Pal, it keeps track of all that. So it doesn't really make sense for me to do it when I can see it on here. But I like to see it here. I don't know. That's just one thing that I like to do. And then I like switching out my workouts first and then my food, because I work out first in the morning and then I eat, with the exception of I like a banana and my pre-workout. But anyway, I do like doing my workouts first and then looking at what I'm going to eat for that day. So again, let's see, the week of the 26th, we're going to start putting all of our exercises for that week, just that way I don't waste time and I can just get right to it when I start my working out. So I'm actually going to show you guys an example of one that I already finished. So you guys can see my picture, like my before picture here, and then I have all of my measurements. And then this is what that's going to look like. So you have all of your workouts for that day. And then like right here, for example, I just did cardio this day, and then weights, and then rest. So it just depends on what you have going on. And then, your week 1 progress notes. And I actually thought I had my food intake in here, but it doesn't look like it. So real quick, I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with my makeshift home gym. So yeah, this was just basically a coat closet that I turned into like an equipment closet, because right now I can't go to the gym. So up here is just some of my towels that I have to wipe off sweat and stuff, and then I have a whiteboard where I have, what I'm going to do. I actually haven't updated that one in a while, and just a basket with some random stuff. So this basket, these are actually from Dollar Tree. This basket right here, I just have like my ropeless jump rope that also has ropes if I need to, but since I don't have a lot of ceiling space, I have those there. And all of my supplements that I use, my organic greens, my Pumpacalypse, which helps me when I'm doing weights and stuff, and then my pre-workout, and then my fiber. And then right here I just have several of my bands, and then longer resistance bands as well. I was using these, but then I started doing more weights. I have some of my headbands here. These are just Dollar Tree boxes that I have. And then in here I just have like all my extras, supplements that haven't been opened, my binder, little extras right here, some gloves, I don't know what those are in there. And then I have some more bands down here, and these are like my slides. So when I do any like slide workouts, it just slides. And then I actually just bought these because Milani likes to work out with me, so I bought these little 1 pound dumbbell things. I have some kettlebells, some yoga blocks, and then I have my mats down here. So I have my dumbbells that are 10 pounds, 15 pounds, and 20 pounds. And then this Bowflex set is adjustable, and I think the highest that it goes is like 50 pounds on each. and that's just enough for me. So this is how I get my workout on. So that's pretty much the gist of what goes on here. I'm not really going to show you guys like what workouts I'm doing and stuff, because I will share a video of the routine that I'm following, and then also in the last video that I shared with you guys, I show you guys what I eat in a day, a typical day. So obviously I change it up, but I feel like you guys can kind of get an idea of what type of food I eat. So yeah, I'm super out of breath. I feel like I've been talking nonstop for like the last hour. So yeah, that is pretty much the gist of it. So that's it, you guys. This is how I stay motivated and how I stay on track. I have deviated a little bit from nutrition programs here and there. I have fallen off the wagon, but I've gotten back on the wagon. So it's all a work in progress. Right now, the most difficult part of this whole thing is definitely the nutrition. It always is. The working out, honestly, it's habit now. I feel weird when I don't work out, and it's just, you know, it's one of those things where once you give it a few weeks, you just create this habit where you're gonna want to continue. The food, on the other hand, that's just a little bit trickier, but this is how I keep track, and again, how I keep motivated. And there's actually a couple of videos that are really trending on my channel right now, which are pretty much the same but different. So the first one is how to dress for your apple body shape. And when I was heavier, I just had a round midsection, very skinny legs, bigger broader shoulders, bigger bust, very round midsection. And I did a lot of research to show you guys how you could dress to flatter the apple body. And then once I lost all this weight, my body changed, the body type changes, which I didn't know it was possible. Maybe I'm still in apple shape, but once the weight's gone, I turned into an inverted triangle. And so I did a video on that, how to dress for your inverted triangle shape. And those two videos are very popular. I love seeing the comments on those, because I did not realize that there's so many women out there who are struggling with the same issues. And that's like one of the things that I want, is to share stuff with you guys that's gonna be helpful and fun also. I like sharing fun stuff, but anytime I see that I'm helping someone, it makes me feel really good. And hold on, I'm gonna drink my water because she needs some milk. Anytime I can see that I'm helping someone out with struggles or insecurities that I've dealt with my entire life, it makes me feel really good. So if you guys haven't checked out those videos, they're up. But yeah, that is it. I know this video was probably super long, but I really wanted to share the more in-depth planning that goes into what I do every day. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys leave me a thumbs up, okay? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.